What's up, everyone? Nick from Stack and Sell here. Just coming back with you guys with another video. It's currently Friday morning of week 1. Last night was amazing, finally having football back. Dallas looked good, better than I think a lot of people thought. Tampa was good as expected, but it was a lot better game. I think the spread got to 9 at one point. So kudos to Dallas for actually putting out a game. Didn't think they would end up doing it. Dak looked for real, looked like he was worth the money. Um, yeah, so overall, I think they said last night in the broadcast that Dallas does not play like a playoff opponent until week 11 now. So they should be able to hopefully rack up some wins. They may be a playoff team we may see. I'm not sure yet. So to get into this video, every single week, I'm filming this on Friday. I may film these on Saturday, but like tomorrow I've got a show in Rockford. So I'm not gonna be able to really film, or by the time I get home tomorrow, I'm gonna be dead tired. So I'm gonna film this now. So if anything changes, if Josh Allen tears his ACL, I'm sorry. That's probably a bad pick. Talking about ACL tears, what is going on with the Ravens right now? Jesus Christ. All three of their starting running backs out within a week or two. I don't even know how to explain that. So I'm gonna do these every week. Probably put them out on Fridays or Saturdays. Just my NFL picks for the week. I'm not gonna do Thursdays. I'll do Sundays and Mondays. I'm just not, I don't want to put out like two separate videos, like a Thursday pick'em video and it's just one game, and then maybe for like Thanksgiving I'll do that, but for now it doesn't really matter. Okay, so first game, Buffalo versus Pittsburgh. I'm gonna go Buffalo in this. Pittsburgh could have a good game. I'd rather take Buffalo at home. Second game, Jets at Carolina. I'll take Carolina. Darnold's probably pissed. I could also see the Jets winning this game as well, but I'll take Carolina. Hopefully they've had a good offseason. We'll see what they can do. Jacksonville at Houston. Houston has got awful this year. They don't have a quarterback. They've got 3 old running backs. And, I mean, they've got Brandon Cooks and I don't know. I don't know what Tyrod Taylor, let's see. I think he's the 32nd best starter in the league right now. But we'll see. So I'll take Jacksonville at Houston. Arizona at Tennessee, I'll take Arizona. As a lot of people know, I'm really high on Arizona this year. I think they have a chance at winning their division. Tennessee, I'm pretty low on them, honestly. Like, they could have a good year, but like statistically, running backs usually don't have back-to-back good years like the way that Henry had last year. He had so many carries. I don't even want to put a number out there because I'm not exactly sure, but I just see his carries coming down a little bit this year, but we'll see. Chargers at Washington. I couldn't decide on this one, but I'm gonna go Chargers on this. I think Herbert's gonna take a step this year, and I don't know if they'll compete for the division, but hopefully they could at least compete for a wild card spot, and then maybe keep it close by the end of the year, at least for the division. Philly at Atlanta. I'll take Atlanta. I'm low on Philly this year as well. Atlanta, we'll see what happens. I could see this game going either way. I think Matt Ryan's just got so many pieces now. He's got to make some sort of plays. Seattle at Indianapolis. Surprise pick. I'm gonna take Indianapolis. Seattle, very good, very, very good team, but they're on the road. Indianapolis defense was very good last year. I'm hoping Wentz makes that team a little better this year. They don't have the wide receiver weapons that a lot of people would hope for. Running back should be good. Taylor, Mack, Hines. There may be someone else in there. Let's see how Wentz is tomorrow, though, or on Sunday. Minnesota at Cincy. I'll take Minnesota. I think there's a good chance they finish second in the division, honestly. Bears, I have no idea what they're going to be. Their schedule looks very tough, though. Lions, I don't think they're going to be very good at all. So I think that gives Minnesota a chance at getting second in the division. Maybe knock off the Packers for first. Probably not, but Cincinnati could be a good team. Probably not. The division's very, very good. Joe Burrow, let's see if he can make the second year sophomore jump. I don't see it personally. I hope he does not. I think they should have taken a lineman instead of Jamar Chase this year, but we'll see. San Francisco at Detroit. San Francisco, I think I'm going to be picking against Detroit almost every game this year. Just not a very good roster. Wide receivers not good. I don't think it's real, but I saw DeAndre Swift's name was brought into a case yesterday. Probably not real. I saw conflicting reports, so I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm gonna take San Francisco in that. Cleveland at Kansas City. I'll take KC in that. That's a 425 game, but KC until they show a little bit of decline, you can't really pick against them. They've got the best quarterback in the league, and he's got the best weapons in the league. You can't really argue about that. I mean, Tampa may have better weapons, but let's see how KC's O-line. It's all about their O-line this year. All 5 new guys. Let's see how the O-line is. If it's good, they're going to have a great year. If it's bad, it may be a subpar year. Miami at New England. I was tempted to go Miami here, but I know how good Belichick is against young quarterbacks. That's why I'm tempted to think. I think that New England could get second in the division because if you just look at New England against young quarterbacks over the last whenever Belichick's been there, he just eats young quarterbacks. Whenever he plays a young quarterback, they can't do anything against him. Josh Allen, when he was young, could not play against him. Tua was bad against him last year. Zach Wilson will probably be bad against him this year. Darnold was bad against him a couple years when he came in the league, and he was bad against him whenever he played him in general. But I'm going to take New England in that game. Miami could get a win. Their defense is very good this year with Xavier Howard. I just need to see Tua take a step, and then maybe next week I'll decide that Miami's better than New England. Denver at the Giants. I'm going to go the Giants here. I could, another game. A lot of these games this week, a lot can change. If Denver wins, maybe I have higher hopes for Denver. If Miami wins, maybe I have higher hopes for Miami. But I'm going to go Giants in this game. I'm hoping Daniel Jones takes the next step this year. I may be wrong. Is Saquon back this week? I'm not sure. I like their weapons they have on the outside. Kenny Golladay, Sterling Shepard. They got that guy from Florida this year. I'm blanking on his name. But I think the Giants should be able to pull it out. Their defense, their only problem is with Kansas City is the O-line. The O-line was very shaky in the preseason, so we'll see how that goes. Last 2 games for Sunday. Green Bay at New Orleans. I'll take Green Bay. It's a neutral site. I think they're playing in Texas. That I may be wrong about that. But I'll take Green Bay in that. We'll see how Green Bay is this year and New Orleans. Green Bay, I don't know if they're going to have a turmoil kind of year because Rodgers isn't focused. He's more focused on next year. Or is he more ring chasing this year and he's trying to get everybody together? I'm not sure. New Orleans. Let's see what Jameis is. I think that he could prove that he's a starting quarterback in this league, but we just got to see it. And let's see how they use Taysom as well. How many snaps out of the game is he going to be on the same field as Jameis at the same time? I don't know. Rams or Chicago at the Rams. I'll take the Rams. We in Chicago. I'll say most fans don't think we're going to win this weekend. And some people may have higher hopes on the season. I don't have much hopes. It's honestly a year of let's see how Justin Fields is and let's go from there. I just don't think the Bears are anything special this year. Their corners are Jalen Johnson, if he stays healthy, he looks very, very good. But what is that guy's name? Kendall Vildor or whatever? No, this isn't a number 2 corner in the league. He was god awful in the preseason. So we'll see how their defense and their offense is this year. They have more weapons. Darnell Mooney looks a lot better this year. He was good last year, but as a 5th round pick last year. he looks a lot better this year. So I'll take the Rams in that game. Let's see how Stafford is. He's been playing the Bears for years. So maybe the Bears have him figured out. Maybe he's got the Bears figured out. But I never like to pick against Sean McVay. And especially that he's got an actual starting quarterback now. We'll see. Baltimore at Vegas. I'm tempted to take Vegas in this game because Baltimore has, like, their injuries have been god-awful the last week. Lost Dobbins, Justice Hill, Brian Edwards, and Marcus Peters. And they lost, I saw it yesterday, they lost Peters and Brian Edwards in back-to-back plays on ACL tears. Like, prayers up for them, but, like, I'll stick with my Baltimore pick. I don't know who's going to carry the ball, but I have belief in Lamar. So let's see if Lamar can clutch that game up. Yeah. Well, I'll go into Vegas a little bit. Vegas don't really know what they're doing with their organization. This is probably Mayoc's last year. Well, I'll come back to this video at the end of the year, but I think this is Mayoc's last year. I think that they're third or fourth worst team in their division. Maybe they take over the Chargers. I just don't see it. I think the Chargers have a better roster. Their pass rush, like their answer to their pass rush was what was that? The guy from, he got traded from Minnesota, Ngagwe. Like, if he's been on 3 different teams in the last year, maybe that shows that, like, he's not a good pass rusher. We'll see this year. They threw money at him, so he may be something special. I just don't think. All right, guys, that's the end of this video. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you guys like videos like this, please leave a like, subscribe. I'm going to be posting more sports card content soon. This is just going to be like my weekly picks. I'm going to do this, hopefully. I'm going to have 17 videos of this and then playoffs as well. So if you guys like this video, like I said, leave a like, subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. If you're going to be in the Chicagoland area this weekend, I'll be at the Rockford show on Saturday, even though this goes up on Saturday.